Hi there, welcome to Made by Anat. It's Anna here, and it's Wednesday. So I thought we could do a use it or lose it video, if I can get my stuff without causing a crafty lunch. Yeah, today I have a bunch of tags. These are from a, what's it called? Scrapbooking paper, the Reminiscence book, and they were like this on a page, and I just cut them out, and the backs are already writable surfaces, and I thought we could just decorate these so that I actually use them. And I can see that they are not very even, are they? Oh, the perfectionist is coming along right away. Anyway, so we are going to decorate these today so that I use them in my journals. How about that? So the backs are okay. I just want to decorate the fronts. And to do that, I have been preparing today. I have prepared today. So I have some little birds, small ones that I don't often use. And I have some little flowers, fussy cut, and so I just thought I would see what I feel like. Then I have labels. These are, I believe, Tracy Fox. These are so cool. The insects. And I want the ones that are that format, not landscape, but vertical, maybe. I know it's bugs, but I am not bugged by bugs. I like it. These are so aesthetic, so and I'm gonna pick out the ones that are like that. Okay. So that's what I have. I also have other labels, and I have, you know me, I have lots of labels, and I loved using them. So I'm taking out my little label books, and let's just get started. This will hopefully be a short and sweet video. We also are going to use some hole reinforcers on this side. I wonder if I have any. Yeah, I do. I have here. Okay. So let's just get started and see what we feel like. So, as I said, it's Wednesday. I hope you guys are doing well. I am doing well. I am actually, it's not Wednesday, but it will be Wednesday when you see this. But I am pre-filming because I am going on a little bit of a camping holiday. I'm just getting a bit of a white off that one because I think I want to use that. Oh, I can feel a sneeze coming on. I hope it will go away. I think that's kind of fun with the long tail on that bird. So cute. And I also want to use at least one of these. I'm gonna cut out some of the white. Maybe I can use this one as well. Maybe on the blue. I want to use one more bird. One more bird. So 2 flowers, 2 birds, and 2 bug labels. How about that? Which bird do I want to use? I'm gonna audition them. I kind of like that one. Okay. I'm gonna move the rest out of the way. And I'm gonna add some labels and stuff on these as well. And let's add some bugs. Do I want to use the, what's it called? Neutral? The neutral colors, or do I want to use the color ones? I'm thinking. I like the size of that one. I want the color on that one at least. I don't want to cover up that blue text there. We have some red. Yeah, that suits really well. Okay, so we have the foundations. Let's add some labels. And what kind of labels do we want to use? Thinking here, labels on labels. Maybe I want something other than labels on these two. I don't know. Lots of text. Flowers, maybe. I wonder if I can put that behind the bird. No, that's too messy. Too much. I like that very much. Yes, that one is a go. Yeah, that would work. Look at this. Moving along nicely. Oh, we have more insects. Bugs. Maybe it would be cool with like one of those with the birds. No. Let's see if I can get this one out without tearing the insects. That could work. Okay. No, just for the birds. What do you want with the birds? Yeah, I have one more book of labels. And it could be fun with something bigger, maybe. Something like that, maybe. It's kind of since his tail is so long. I kind of like that. Yeah. And I am tempted to toss in some numbers. Do I have any numbers? Yes, I do. I have this one, the snippets. Oh, don't I have any? I thought I had others, but I could. They kind of blend in though. We have something pink. Styles of 1900. Now, I thought I had numbers. I have to think while I glue these down. Do I have stickers with numbers on maybe? Yes, I do. Somewhere. Anyway, let's glue these down and see where we ink. We're gonna ink and we're gonna glue. And let's start with this one because it's closest. And I don't want to break it. Just going to touch the edges. I already tore it a bit when I fussy cut, so I just used some tape on the back. Is that cheating? Using tape to keep your fussy cuts together when you have ripped them accidentally. Okay, so I hope you're doing well. As I'm filming this, I'm still at work. No, I'm not at work right now, but I still haven't gone on vacation yet. And it's super, super, super busy. It's crazy, actually. But yeah. Luckily, I have nice colleagues and I enjoy going to work, so that's okay. But I really long after getting my nice vacation. I will actually be off work for 6 weeks. Can you imagine being totally free for 6 weeks? It's amazing. I hope it will be. Last year I got sick, so I spent 1 week sick on my vacation. It was not very fun. But I'm hoping that it doesn't repeat itself this year. I need some paper towel to dab this down and get rid of the excess glue. That worked quite well. Let's take the last one. Ah, this is so nice. So nice. I will be using these tags. I thought when I looked through, because I was looking for some kind of paper to use in a journal, and I saw the tags and I thought, why don't I use these in my Use It to Lose It, so that they won't just stay in the book. Yes, that's nice. One down. Let's do this one. So I have my ink here. This is Scorched Timber, the really dark one. I love it, and it grunges things up really nicely. Okay, my laundry is done. I'm doing lots of laundry because we are going away with our... Well, here we go again. Every year I sit here and I can't remember the name. It's not caravan, because that's, you know, the old ones, but you have a house on a trailer that you pull behind your car and you set it up at a camping place. Lots of other people. Husvagn in Swedish. House on wheels. So that's what we're going to do. And my kids are going to, at least one of them, at least the son, is going to compete in mountain bike, and I am going to cheer him on, I think. And I am also going to enjoy myself, sit outside the trailer, camper, and fussy cut, I think. Last year I bought a book of birds and I fussy cut about half of it in the week we were gone. And this year I think I am going to take a book of flowers, because fussy cutting flowers is so tedious. So many small pieces to cut away. And I thought, if I sit in the sun or in the trailer and fussy cut and listen to an audiobook, maybe it will be, and don't have any, you know, computer or something that can lure me away from what I'm doing. That can be my craft for the trip. And I have also told my husband and my kids that I really want to go thrifting, because we're going about 6 hours from where we live now, so it's a totally different part of Sweden, and I would enjoy thrifting somewhere else than I usually do. Last year we were on Öland, which is an island east of Sweden. Swedish, of course. It also even has a bridge going there, but I did a bit of thrifting. Some fabrics, some books. But this year I am hoping to find other things, of course. Okay. Just going to run the glue, not the glue, the ink on the edges of this little bird. So that's one thing I'm packing. I'm also packing a few ordinary books. We had a little exchange at work last week. A lot of us are readers, which is really fun, and we have kind of the same taste in books. So we exchanged books with each other so that we can read over summer. So I already packed out a few books in the caravan, trailer, whatever it is. And then I am going to, I don't know what I'm going to take more. Of course, my bullet journal, so that I can keep track of what we're doing. And maybe if I find the right book, I will do one of those travel things. I will make a journal with the things I find on my my trip. And I can even start it while we're away, you know, gutting the book and picking out papers and stuff. So and it depends. We haven't decided yet how long we're gonna stay away. We have booked 8 nights to start in a place called Falun in Dalarna, and then after that we will see. We haven't decided, so that's quite interesting, fun. I'm starting to get an idea. We are only 20 minutes in, so think I can add one more thing to these. If you have, if you saw a few of my latest videos, you know that I am very much into watercolor swatches right now. And I think I might pick out my envelope with watercolor swatches, and we can see if we find something to add to these. But here I can see that I want to cut off some of the white, so I am using a sheet of glass. This is it comes from a picture frame I bought thrifting for 50 cents, and then I just added some tape around the edges so I don't cut myself. And I really like this because the knife slides so much easier on this than on a cutting mat. The result gets better, so I'm super happy with that. Just these two as well. And the reason I didn't cut these out before is that if I store them, all the fussy cut flowers in an envelope, plastic envelope, and if you put too many in, they will start tearing. Let's see if we can get that off. Yeah. Okay, that one tore a bit, but I can ink that up. Yeah. Let's use some ink. And these are fussy cuts out of printables, actually. And it was a freebie on a Ko-Fi page. And I fussy cut some of them. It was vintage DIY wildflower stickers. Vintage flower stickers. The graphics vary. So I just printed them and fussy cut. I have got a printer now. I am super happy. I got a Canon Maxify GX3050 something. It's huge. It can scan, it can copy, it can print, and it works like a charm. It's one of those tank systems. I am really happy being able to use the printables I bought many years ago, and also like this, when you get a freebie you can use it. That's actually my favorite. It's so pretty. But I'm going to pick out the watercolor swatches after I put on one of these Holding Forces. These are actually craft ones that I ran the brush over like this, just to ink them up a bit and make them look a bit more, even more grungy. So you can see the untouched ones and the ones I have inked. Watercolor swatches, please. Here we go. So I put my birds in one of those envelopes when I was away last year. And I think I'm going to take an empty one for the flowers. So, what do I want to use? I have some blue here. That could work with this. The problem is that I already glued them down. If I could... Yeah, I can lift this a little bit. I didn't glue them very well. And I'm going to glue this down. Tweezers and glue. Just add some extra dimension, you know. Let's see if I can push it in there. And then add some extra glue to this one. Okay. And then I can just use my scissors to cut that there we go. That just made it look so much more finished, you know. So that one is really nice. Let's see what we have next. That's what we needed. Watercolor swatches. I also have pink ones. Maybe this one doesn't need because we have that label. Okay. Does anyone need a bit of gold? Is that a trick question, Anna? Of course they need gold. Do I need it down here though? Yes, I do. Can I lift that a little bit, please? Yes. Oh, so happy. So this is quite a, I don't make it from scratch, but I decided to use the things I have in my stash, i.e. the tags, which I have had for years. So this is another one of the use what you got things. Maybe I can tear this, then I can add that one on top. Yeah. What do I have? Let's just take 2 of those. I love the swatches because you can tear off as many as you need, and you don't have to use it all. That's such a fun way to add something extra to your page. And I do these watercolor swatches, if you haven't seen another one of my Use It or Lose It, I make them on scraps, book scraps, and things like that. You know, when you have the white rounded page, I tear it off like this, and then I can make swatches on it or stamp on it. That's also something that's really fun. I love that, so cute. That really completed that tag. As I said, I do the stamping as well, so I could do some, not Paris on stamp, we can do a number. No, I don't want to. This one is quite messy because it's so much around it, so maybe I shouldn't add anything to that. They feel complete as this. Nope, I think I'm going to be happy as it is with those. Didn't have to make them all with the same formula. Let's not forget to put the pin in the glue, shall we? There we go. Okay. I also want to say a big, huge thank you to all of you who watched my videos, who commented and made me feel like I am not alone with the problem I had on Etsy, and that you appreciate my videos and want me to stay. Thank you so much. It really warms my heart, and I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna keep on crafting because I'm not gonna let this break me. But I'm not going to back on Etsy. let's see what we did. So this one just added 2 items, but I think it turned out really great anyway, and you can journal on the back. This one also just 2 items, really pretty, and journalable. This one we added 3 items, really goes well together, and it has a little label on the back, and I'm gonna cut that one, I see. Like so. And then I'm gonna wait to add some threads or something until I use them in my journals. This one we also added 3 items, really nice. And here we added 3 items. And on this one as well. Super pretty. Thank you all so much for being with me. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Say hi down below or let me know what you think. And hit the notification bell and subscribe button if you like. I really appreciate it. And until next time, I wish you all a great week. Bye for now.